All right, break. It is Wednesday, 29 July. 0901 local, 140139 Zulu, 13 degrees Charlie, leveling off at 7,000 feet. 3002, we're not going to be real specific with the altimeter today. And we're accelerating on out. This will be a series of glide tests. And I've got a run card here for flaps 1. Unfortunately, I'm thinking that he's thinking of knots, so I'm going to need knots up on here. So let's go to on-speed local. That's something we need to teach Claude. That
Oshkosh Tower information, Delta is now current wind 0805, the altimeter is 3004.
All right, 3004 sets. 04 sets. Can't remember if we got miles an hour or knots on here. Yeah, I don't remember how to do that. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. Shit, the old-fashioned way. All right, just gonna have to multiply that by 115%. Do I have knots over here? I do not. Okay. All right, so 63 knots. We're gonna go with 60 miles an hour. Okay, first run will be 60 miles an hour indicated. Setting up north-south runs, east Green Lake, same as last night. Let's go to, all right, E6B, miles an hour, nautical miles. Let's switch to this. Nautical miles 65, whoops. 5 nautical miles an hour. Oh, that's 75 miles. No. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna hit 65, 75. I'm not sure what Claude is thinking here. Let's go. Lap 0, 65, 75. Okay. Slow into our condition. We're gonna get our hacks passing 6,000. Ball needs to be centered. 20 seconds. All right.
Oshkosh Tower to Cat 1750 Charlie, about 7 miles to the southwest, inbound to land.
775 Alpha Charlie, Pioneer
All right.
Airport is active. Maintain 1,800 feet until established on final for runway 9, and you can report the final.
All right, we'll avoid Pioneer and we'll call you final for 95 up Charlie.
All right, throttle's locked. 65 miles an hour indicated condition. Parameters. Pitch. Set. They're looking good. Got 29 gallons on board, right feed. Standby data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, working condition. Throttle is idle. Tax shows 1050 RPM. 1050 RPM manifold pressure shows 8 inches. Let me try that one more time. Manifold pressure is 10.5 inches. RPM is 800. 65 miles an hour indicated condition. Good data point. All right, 800 tack, 10.5 inches. Nice stable run. Throttle's idle. All right, we got the routine down. Let's go back up. flaps 40 cuts, okay. We'll get flaps 40 cuts. That was 65.
Oscar Tower 53289er, 9 miles west of the airport, inbound for full stop with information.
I'm going to do 70.
53289 straight into runway 9, report a 5 mile final.
Enter for straight in approach, report 5 miles, 53289er.
All right, time now 14:07:18 Zulu 14
Oscar
Charlie
Tower
28.9.
Warrior 94 Delta Lima, holding short runway 9
Right,
at Bravo
right
1,
feed,
we have
airborne
Delta.
10 minutes, 54
Flag runway heading,
seconds.
climb, maintain 3,000, you're clear for takeoff. Use caution, there are vehicles right side of the runway, midfield, departure, end of runway 9.
This will be 70,
Clear for
70
takeoff, runway
now.
9, climb, maintain 3,000, fly runway
RPM,
heading.
manifold pressure in that order. Slow into 70. This will be full nose up trim. Set our pitch. Flying the new code. We're at high data rate. A little more pitch. A little more pitch. We're stable at about 71 right now. Stable at 70. There we go. All right, stable at 70. Standby data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
In and out of the slow tone. Nipple in. Showing 850 RPM. 10 inches of manifold pressure. Check the RPM again in just a second. That checks 850.
Delta Lima, contact Milwaukee departure, have a safe flight.
Contact Milwaukee, 94 Delta Lima, thanks. 5 South Charlie, turn in, about 2 miles an hour.
5 South Charlie, runway 9, clear to land, wind 090 at 3, the altimeter is 3004, use caution, vehicles right side of the runway, midfield, and departure end.
Clear to land, runway 9, everything 5 South Charlie.
The robot overlords want plus or minus 2 knots. I'm going to try to give them plus or minus 1 knot. That's a good run. All right, 75 will be the next run. It's hook right. Wants a 77 run. 74, 1350, that's where we're at. We're going to give him 75. He's going to have to reverse engineer these points. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to convert these. So I got a good camera, I got a good boom. Got to take the smooth air when we get it. Otherwise, we're going to have thermal bumpies today. 75, go to 6,500 feet, 75 knots. Ordinary love, we can't reach any higher. We can't be ordinary love, we can't. Obviously, you two stuck in the brain today. Back up, this will be 75 indicated condition. And it looks like we need to walk all the way out to about 135.
Oscar Tower 53289er, 5 miles west for straight in approach, runway 9.
Once we get to elevator max, we're going to
53289,
add an
you're
extra
clear to land.
500 feet for our
Clear to land, runway 9,
stabilization.
53289er.
5 F Charlie, make a left turn at Bravo 3, November 4, discover flight.
Bravo 3, November 4, to discover flight 5 South Charlie.
All right, slow into 75. Throttle's back, locked. Mixture's back. Ordinary love, we can't reach any higher. All right. Okay, pitch, pitch, pitch. I'm actually catching data marks today as I'm stabilizing, so it might be a little early on the altitude, but that's okay. Claude seems to be more concerned about time. All right, there's our 75. Pitch, pitch, pitch. 75, pitch, pitch, pitch. 75, pitch, pitch, pitch. 75, pitch, pitch, pitch. Okay, stable. 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
On parameters. 900 RPM, 900 RPM on parameters at 75. And I'm showing 10 inches of manifold pressure. That's where the gauge bottoms out. Pitch, pitch, pitch. Pitch, pitch, pitch. 75, 75. Cross checking 900, 900 flat. Ball center. Using the Dyna ball, by the way, only because I'm using the Dyna airspeed. Okay, that was a good 75 run. We've been airborne 16 minutes, 30 seconds. Time now 14:13:03:15. Charlie, 28.6 on board. Right, feed. Back up we go. It'll be 80 run. 80, 80, 80 run. All right. This is actually a good test card, Lenny. I like the way that Claude wrote this. Start an easy hook. Left. Running all these on reciprocal headings, north-south. Looking at 180. This is going to be an 80 run. 80 run. He's looking good. 7,540 feet density altitude. We'll level off 65. All right. 500 feet. This is an 80 run on a heading of 180 at 14:14:20. 14 degrees Charlie, 28.4 on board. Right feed. Power is back, throttle locked. I know why Claude is asking for the RPM. Very clever. It's an 80 run. Approaching 80. Our 80 condition. Off by 1 mile an hour. Let's make a correction. This is the kind of air we need to do this. This is definitely a morning test flight, not an evening test flight. Okay. All right, we are stable. I'm going to go ahead and get a data mark in 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Okay, as we get faster, we have speed instability.
And Oshkosh Tower, Sky 1965 Hotel, 12 miles southeast, 2,900, and we're setting up for a right downwind runway 9.
165 Hotel, roger. Right downwind runway 9, report 2 to the southeast. And just be advised, Pioneer Airport is active, so you'll need to maintain
975 RPM, 975. Actually, we'll just call it 1,000. 1,000 RPM, 10 inches of manifold pressure.
5329, you heading back
God
to the tech?
Damn, get off the radio.
Heading back to the tech, 5329.
5329, roger, you can contact ground.
Okay, all right, looking good.
Contact ground, 5329.
All right, yeah, 975 on the tack. Stable within about a half a mile an hour. We got an extra second or two of data here. Nipple to the far side, I'll give you an extra 100 feet. Okay, good. God damn it. Okay, there's my PDF. All right, back up we go. All right, turning this volume down. Holy crap. Okay. Back up 6,600 or 67. We're going to be looking at 85 now. So the faster we go, Lenny, the more sensitive we are to pitch inputs, as can be expected. So we're going to climb up a little bit higher. Unfortunately, we can't use climb trim for the descent because we don't have any slipstream over the trim tab. So, no big deal. Let's give ourselves a little bit of extra room to get stable. Winds aloft today are showing east-northeast at about 15. And that jives with what I'm seeing out the window. Definitely being pushed a little bit to the west. We can't be any higher. We can't be ordinary love. All right, this is an 85 condition, 85 condition. This is actually an extra point. I'm actually kind of exceeding the points that Claude wants here. We could probably go right to 90. Claude wants a 93. Let's go right to 90, and we'll go to 95. Get a little extra up here. All right, let's put a little extra altitude in the bank. There we go, we've only got 10 knots to kill. Okay, let's start our pitch over. Throttle's locked. Okay, let's go for our trim condition. Nope. 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 Yep. 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 All right, looking nice and stable at 90. I'm going to get all this data going down. 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Okay. Essentially in the same air mass. Looking good. Standby. I'll give you a tack reading. God damn, it's hard to hold the speed. Hate to look away. Tack reading 1100 RPM. 1100 RPM at 90 miles an hour indicated on the D10 and 10 inches of manifold pressure. That is just simply idle power. We can blow that off. I know why Claude is asking for the tack. That makes perfect sense. All right, 90, 90, 90. Come on, pitch, bitch. Yep, definitely have to check the Not Made for Kids box on YouTube. Right, there's 90. Come on, baby. Another 500 feet of data. Showing 700 VVI and the IVVI. Looks like we need some flaps 40 data today too. We'll work that. Get an extra 100 feet of data. That's looking pretty good. Now let's go 95 indicated. I'm not even sure with all the new settings what I'm looking at on some of the instrumentation. So we're going to stick with the DY as a baseline. So this is a 95-95 run. Hooking to south. Wind is taking us away from Oshkosh and Appleton. That's perfect. Go back up to about almost 7. We're starting to get into that high speed regime above LD max. I'm looking at good camera. We got a good boom. Be heading a 180.
Just make sure you are at 1,800 feet till you're
and we got 28 gallons on board, right feet.
All right, runway 9 clear to land 1,800, so on final 19.
This is a 95 run, 95 run. And we're going to need a 100 run. We can't be ordinary love. We can't be ordinary love. All right. All right, there's 7 now. We're gonna go for 95. It's already a pitch over condition. Let's just kind of hold it. There's our trim. Higher speeds are more interesting to catch. Obviously a higher VVI. There we go. That's looking like a nice 95 stable. That feels about right. Getting that left ball in there looking good. Okay, we're stable. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
I'm getting the cuts early, Lenny. Too much data is better than not enough, okay? This is the 95 indicated, miles an hour indicated, and I'm looking at 1050 RPM. 1050 RPM, 95 indicated, ball center. 0 beta, skull in 183. Pitch, 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 ease, 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 ease. Got off by a mile. There we go, come on. Man, this is tough. This is tough. Okay. All right, stable on condition. God damn it. Taking 100% of my brain bites right now. Keep the airspeed plus or minus 1. God for the old-fashioned altimeter. Read that with my peripheral vision. Get an extra 100 feet of data here. A little fast. Okay, knock it off. All right, that was 95. Now we need to get 100. Looking right. Back up to 7. Got to climb with about an extra 10 knots to make that transition up at the top. Nice easy turn for the lift vector to work. Clear. Beautiful day to fly. Airborne 27 minutes, 27 seconds. It is 14:24:02 Zulu, 15 degrees Charlie, 27.8 on board. Right tank feed down, 1 gallon right side, fuel over the wing prior. Good camera. Good boom. All right, this is a 100 run, 100 run. I'm bracketing all the points you need, Lenny. He just predicted points. For polars, we're just going to have to do some reverse engineering. We'll be able to do the same thing. All right. Each one of these runs is harder to do. So let's get parameters here. Got a pitch. Left rudder. Back. Over pitch down. Pitch up. All right. Looking stable. Trim. There we are. All right, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, a little high on that data mark, but that's okay. Just working to hold the parameter. Hold the parameter. 1100 RPM, 1100 RPM. Hold the parameter, 100 at 1100 RPM. Pitch, pitch, pitch. 100, 100, pitch, 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 pitch. Nail it. There we go. All right, looking real good. Holding it all the way down. I'll give you another 500 feet of data. This 6,000 foot range is our sweet spot. Learning in progress. Pitch, 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 pitch. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Here we go. 100 looking good. I'm accepting a little bit out. Damn it. Got a little bit too much rudder in there. Butt clawed up. Okay. I want to rerun that 100 point because I had too much rudder in there. Okay. Up we go. Wasn't paying attention. Son of a beach. Son of a beach. Sheet. Skavinovich. All right, been airborne 30 minutes, 25 seconds. Let's get another 100 run. Got to work it up to 130. We'll do 10 cuts. Easy hook to the right, working west over Green Lake. Fish finder's clear. Looking clear outside. Got a good boom. Got a good camera. Time now 14:27:30. 15 Charlie 27.5. We can't be ordinary love. We can't reach any higher. We can't be ordinary love. We can't be. All right, 500 to go. Roll out here just a little bit for ground track management. Underneath the MOA by 1,000 feet. All right, there's 7,000 feet. This is another 100 run. We got to watch the rudder on this one. Got too carried away with the rudder last time. Pitch and power. Pitch and power. Pitch. There's our pitch. Little bit of left rudder, but then we got to ease. Okay. That's looking good. Nice and stable. Okay, we're stable. I'm going to hold the back pressure this time. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, there's our 100. Pitch, pitch, pitch. Come on, baby. Come on. On parameters. On parameters. Ball center this time. That last one we're going to consider a bad run. Okay. Bad run. Use this one. Ball's looking good. Looking good over the nose. RPM is at 1100. 1100 with idle power. About 9 inches of manifold pressure showing. Doesn't mean anything. Looking good. There's our 100. A little better if we do a little intentional nose down trim. Seems to be a little stable, a little more stable. Does require the occasional squeeze though. Ordinary love, we can't reach in the high. Oh, come on, baby. Come on back. Come on back. All right, I'm going to give you an extra 100 feet, and then we're going to go up. We'll go to 110 next. Airborne 33 minutes, 53 seconds. All right, back up to 7. Good camera. Time now 14:30:43, 15 degrees Charlie, 27.3 right feed. We've been airborne 34 minutes, 20 seconds.
Tower. This is Kit Fox 86 Kilo Alpha. I'd like to depart 27 straight out west.
86 Kilo Alpha, runway 27 westbound departure is approved. Creep takeoff. Use caution on our vehicles left side of the runway midfield.
Reach any higher, we can't be ordinary. All right, this is going to be a 110 condition. So we're going to actually keep climbing, but then we'll accelerate. We'll give ourselves about 10 to work with on the transition. Expect about -2 to 3 degrees of pitch. We're going to use the positive back pressure technique. All right, so let's accelerate here just a little bit. All right, power's coming back to idle. We got 10 miles an hour to work with. There it is. Looking good. Throttle is locked. Ball is centered. And standby trim. Hang on. A little slow. More pitch than that. Okay, there we go. All right, that's our parameter. Fat lady's butt sitting on the line. Okay, got it? Stand by. Data mark. 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, we're early. We're high on the altitude, but we're looking good. 110. Definitely pitchy. Definitely pitchy. Come on back. 110, 110, 110. Quick scan. 110, 110. We're looking at 1200 RPM. 110 indicated in miles an hour. 110 indicated on the dyno and 1200 RPM. Come on. Come on back. You're off by half. Let's go. Let's go. Damn it. Come on, buddy. Come on. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Got to ease rudder just a little bit. Rudder to bring her back in the center. So that's a trend item. That's not helpful. 110 looking good.
Good morning, Oscar Tower to Cat Line 543 Mike Alpha.
Okay.
6,
Lots of extra altitude in there. Let's go back up. Let's go for a 115. Excuse me. To be a 115. Got to watch that ball back.
Report 2 to the northwest.
Good, call you 2 northwest left base, 9er, thank you.
Airborne 37 minutes, 59 seconds. And you're going to have to pull the polar from whatever I'm pulling out of my ass right now. Because I did not have time to adjust everything. 1,000 feet to go. This will be a 115 glide. 115 will be sculling 180. It's 14:35:06. 15 Charlie, 26.9 on board. Right feed. Burned about 3.6 gallons so far. I'll buy that. All right, 6.5, 7.0. This is a 110 run, 110. Some acceleration going here. Missing about -5 degrees. All right, power's coming back. Got the crud, it's not helpful. Trimming. I think I'm repeating a run. I don't remember. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're going to do it. There's our 110, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right. 110 indicated. 1200 RPM. Yeah, I think this is a rerun. Using the ball. They got a little confused. I think this was supposed to be a 115 run. Oh well. Come on, baby. Yeah. Yep, we did repeat a run. Oh well. Well, it's not. So we're going to go right to 120 on the next run. Okay, knock that one off. Hey, roll up for ground track, take another 1,000. Let's go. All right, so we repeated 110. Let's see, 96, 112, 133. I presume those are in knots. So, it is 14, 38, 30, 15 degrees Charlie, 26.6 right tank feed. Airborne 42 minutes, 2 seconds. Good cam and good boom. Let's go to the 120 hack. And then I get our 130 hack. And our 140 hack. Have to accelerate just a little bit for the 120. I actually didn't get the card until I was airborne. Gotta love that. Accelerate just a little bit, past 120. All right. There's idle, throttle's locked, working on 120. Touching 123. All right, looking good. A little bit more. Let's hold this speed right here, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
It's actually 121 indicated. Holding 121 indicated. A little more left rudder at this speed. Looking at 1300 RPM, 1300 RPM. Oh, God, I let her get slow. There's 120. Back to 121. We're going to do another 120 run. I'm 121 at 1300. All centered, need a lot of left rudder on this one. Okay, we're going to knock it off. Let's go back, get another 120. Ordinary love weekend. Higher. All right, let's hook left. 1,000 feet to go. This will be another 120 run. 120, 120 back. All right, traffic, no factor. Clear and turn. And we'll work the flaps 40 data. We got lots of gas. We got smooth air. I'm probably going to just go for it, even though it means downloading data for the rest of the morning. We got a good camera, we got a good boom. All right, this is a 120 run. We need a little bit more airspeed. A little more airspeed. All right, idle, starting our pitch. Well, like another 121 run. There's 120. All right, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, on condition. A little slow. Come on, a little slow back. 120. Just nail it. 120 right there. Okay, looking at 1300 RPM. 120, 1300 RPM. 120, 1300 RPM. There we are. Pitchy, pitchy. Come on back. Pitchy, pitchy. Pitchy, pitchy. Extra 100 feet. All right, looking good. That was a good run. That was a good run. Let's go for a 130 hack. Let's hook. Go east just a little bit. Ground track. Clear. Airspace looks clear. Airborne 47 minutes, 9 seconds. Boost pump is on. And boom, boom. Left feed. Left tank is full. We are down 5.5 gallons off the right side. We burned 4.4. That makes sense. All right, looking good. All right, up to 7. This will be a, let's see, 130 run. We're going to have to go up to 140. Capture everything today. I think we're seeing about 100 RPM for each 10 miles an hour. This is a 130 run, so we're going to have to accelerate. It's going to start to happen really fast now. All right, there's 140. Pitching. Pitching. Looking like about -6. All right, there it is. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Okay, locked. Down and locked, down and locked, down and locked. Pitch and ease, pitch and ease. Looking at 1400 RPM at 130. 130 indicated 1400 RPM. 130 indicated 1400 RPM. Come on, pitch back, pitch, pitch, pitch. Pitch, pitch. Parameters, parameters. Ease, ease. Okay, squeeze. Squeeze. Right there, right there, right there. 130, 130 on condition, on condition, on condition. VVI is buried at 1400, on condition, on condition. Get a couple hundred extra feet. Okay, that was a good run. Go for 140. Make sure we're capturing everything that Claude wants here. And then we'll get a couple intermediate cuts, and we'll go to our flaps 40. We've been airborne 49 minutes, 50 minutes. Time 14:46:33, 15 Charlie, 25.9. Limfac's going to be filmed. All right. 1,000 feet to go. This is a 140 run, 140 run. Estimate about -7 degrees. And it's going to happen really, really fast, so we're going to go up an extra 500 feet. Let's take it up to 7,500 feet. Air's still nice and smooth. This is a 140 condition. It's going to be a 140 run. Up to 7,500 feet. All right, this will work. About 7,400 feet. Let's excel. A 140 run. All right, starting the push and the pull. Time in the push and the pull. All right. Lots of left rudder. Airspeed, airspeed, airspeed. There's the run. Stand by, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right. Lots of data real fast. Looking at 1,500 VVI. I'm at 140 indicated, and I've got 1,500 RPM. 140 indicated, 1,500 RPM. Little pitchy, little pitchy. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Jesus, dude. Calm fucking down. There we go. 140, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Nailed it. 1,500, 140. Show 126 up on the top. God damn it, that means we need a 150 run too. I think that's knots up on the top I'm reading, I'm not sure. If it is, that's cool. All right, looking good, an extra 100 feet of data. Awesome, let's get a 150 run.
You can cross 5 and then hold short of 9.
That was a good run. Yeah, let's take it up high, 7,500 feet. We got a good camera. We got a good boom. It is 1450, 48, 15 degrees Charlie, 25.5 on board. Look a little bit to the east.
570 Mike Charlie, Oscar ground, taxi 018 via Delta Alpha.
Going up. Yeah, wish I would have had some water. Oh well. 1,000 feet to go. A 150 run. All right, let's be a 150 run. Gonna happen real fast.
5845, you can cross runway 9, take Bravo 3, November 4, and then a right turn on Foxtrot to New View.
All right, 150 run. Yeah, it's got to be knots up on the top. That makes sense. Okay, that's cool. At least we got a reference. Not sure how well it's calibrated. Passing our 150, I'm estimating about 6 degrees nose low. There's our pull and our push. All right, there's our idle power. There's our condition, looking good. About 7 degrees nose low. Standby data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
150. Come on back. Ah, way pitchy. Way pitchy. Way pitchy. We're going to rerun this one. Way pitchy. All right, I'm looking at 1600 RPM. So that tracks with 100 RPM per 10. Okay, there's our 150. Looking good now.
Oshkosh Tower.
Looking at almost Fat Lady's butt on the 10.
Charlie is inbound for a full stop with Delta.
That's 6 to 5500 is a sweet spot. All right, let's get another 150 run.
Piney Airport is active, so you need to maintain 1,800 feet until established on final for runway 9.
Another 150 run. Up we go.
Maintain 1,800 till established on final. 00 Charlie.
Oshkosh Tower, Cessna 7374 Echo is 10 miles to the north with Delta inbound for landing, going to the tech.
Seven three seven four Echo. Wind currently 120 at 4. Would you like 9 or 18?
Oh, we've got a choice now. That's very good. We'll take 18.
7374 Echo, in on our right base for runway 18 and report 2 to the northwest.
2 to the northwest, right base for runway 18 for 74 Echo.
All right, this is going to be another 150 run. Accelerate. No power. All right, push and pull.
Tower 5120 Whiskey with information Delta. We're about 12 miles to the west-southwest. Inbound for landing, runway 18 would be preferred as well.
All right, throttle's locked. Going for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. All right. Ball centered. There we are. All right, stabilizing at 151. Data mark.
Data mark.
Just drive it. 151, stable. 151, stable. 151, stable. 1600 RPM, 151, stable. Stable. Stable, 1600. God damn it, lost it. 150. Okay, not bad though. Showing 133. All right, back with a hook. Let's go to 160 indicated. Now I want to get a 55 indicated. And we'll switch to flaps 40. We've been airborne 58 minutes, 59 seconds. This is going to be a huge data file. Should have about 45 minutes of video left. Go up to 7. Got a 160. Basically, it takes a sortie to do a drag polar to map each flap condition.
Set your base right there and come in on the long final.
Okay, we'll come in.
Anything shy of that, we're going to be cheating. What's funny is all the message traffic is coming in, and I'm just trying to keep the PDF open. All right.
Tower 5120 Whiskey for planning. We're currently
Accelerating for a 160 run.
north of the 927 center line for Pioneer.
5120
This in about -10.
And Oshkosh Tower
Cirrus 5000 Charlie is now 2 to the southwest for runway 9.
500 Charlie, runway 9, your code to land, wind 1004, the altimeter is 3005.
Speed again, soar. All right. Accelerating. There's our 160. Cruise speed showing 190. All right, I'm pushing our pull. All right, looking good, but we got lots of EVI going here. We're gonna take 165. 64, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Oh, man, she's unstable in pitch here. 164, idle. 164, idle. Come on, baby. Come on, looking at 1725. 1725 at 164. 1725 at 164. All right, that's it. That's all she's got. All right, back up to 7.
Okay, fly through the final left 270 to come back in on 18 for 74 Echo.
Now we're going all the way to the other end of the spectrum, 55. You only need to go to 65 for that. Hooking to north at 145806, 16 Charlie, 24.5 on board, left feed.
And 5120 Whiskey.
Traffic low, east end of the lake.
3 mile final for runway 9. Should be ahead a little bit to your right about the 1 o'clock position.
All right, positive vector away. Let's slow her down, 6,500 feet. This would be a 55 run.
Okay, here we go.
All right, throttle is idle locked. We can map that RPM pretty well from this too, which is very cool.
Seven 374 Echo. Once 270 is done, you're clear to land runway 18.
Okay, clear to land 18 once we're done, 74 Echo.
Tower 2 is 20 with you approaching that 2 mile right base runway 18. Where is 74 Echo at?
20 Whiskey, 7 Echo is just finishing the 270. Is going to be setting up on about a probably mile final for runway 18. If you want to bring it a little bit to the north to get behind him, that's fine.
Okay, we'll be searching. Is he past the college or is he over the college?
He's about over the college.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for him. We'll turn away. I got him in sight now.
You got him in sight.
Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
55 indicated. There's that little bit of lateral and longitudinal instability. RPM is 750 RPM. 750 RPM, 11 inches of manifold pressure, that's back pressure. All right, 55 run complete. All right, what does he want? Flaps 40. All right, let's try some flaps 40 data. Flaps 20 set for now. Basically wants, oh, okay. 7. Oh, he does want knots. Okay, so 57 knots. We'll go with 60. miles an hour indicated.
You can make a left turn at Alpha 2 and then contact ground.
Alpha 2, then ground, 74 Echo, thanks.
Look about 1,100 feet of sink. All right, this will be 60 indicated.
Ground, Cessna 7374 Echo at Alpha 2. We need to go to the tech off of Alpha 4.
7374 Echo, you still on tower frequency?
My mistake, sorry about that.
That flaps 40 set. Let's run this first one at 65.
5120 Whiskey, you can make a left turn at Alpha 3, then contact ground. Unable to make Alpha, Delta 3 would be preferred, or Alpha 3 here, yep.
Stand by, data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, 65 indicated. Looking at 850 RPM at 65 indicated, 850 RPM, 65 indicated. Laps 40. Oh, damn it.
Delta 570 McTelly, runway 18, Southwest departure is approved, clear takeoff.
Southwest departure approved from runway 18 for takeoff. 570 McTelly.
All right, 65 indicated. 850 on the RPM, 65 at 850. That's some good data coming in there, buddy. Good data. All right, that was a good run. Just climb flaps 40. All right, so that was a 65 run. Now we need a 73 run. All right, 73 run, hook and right. And we need basically a 100 run. That's really fast. Alright, where are we at here? We've been airborne 1 hour, 8 minutes. This is going to be a massive data file. Got a good camera. We're just going to let the camera go till she expires. What do we need here? 73. Alright, that's our parameter right there. Easing it over. Going for our condition. Trimming. Oh, I like 75. We just caught it. Let's take it. Let's ride it all the way down. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, there's 75 indicated. 75 indicated. I'm looking at 950 RPM. 75 indicated, 950 RPM. 75 indicated, 950 RPM. I do not understand the energy IAS. I'm blowing it off. activated. Parameters. For flaps 40. All right, that was a good run. Lots of power back, lots of power. All right, that's a 75. Let's go for an 85. Oh, he wants some flaps 40 and flaps 20. Okay. Well, we're doing flaps 40 first. Get an 85, and then we'll get as fast as I'm willing to go with the flaps down. All right, left tank is feeding, boost pump is secure. We've been airborne 1 hour, 10 minutes. We burned 6.8 gallons. Accelerate just a little bit. 85. Is our 85.
578, Mike Charlie, request frequency change.
Skyky, Mike Charlie, frequency change, proof, have good flight.
Come on, 85, buddy.
578, Mike Charlie, thank you.
Pushing over. There's a parameter. 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
There's our 85. Just keep the ball center 85. Ball center 85. Looking at 1,000 RPM. 85, flaps 40, 1,000 RPM. 85, flaps 40, 1,000 RPM. Come on, bitch. Come on. Come on. Come on. Parameters, parameters. On parameters. Ah, damn it! Don't like being off by a mile an hour. All right, these parameters are tight in here. A little fast. A little slow. All right. I was looking good at 181. All right, let's go a little faster. Go 95 this time. Then we'll get our flaps 20 data. All right, we're gonna have to get some acceleration in here. Coming left to north. Leveling off, pushing it up. Again, we're looking for 95. All right, a little fast. All right, pulling her back. All right, a little slow, stand by, data mark. 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Right, there's a 95, very pitchy, super pitchy. Super pitchy, ball centered. Super pitchy, ball centered. Looking at 1100 RPM, 95 indicated, 1100 RPM. 95 indicated, 1100 RPM, super pitchy. Come on, ease, ease. Already out parameters by a mile an hour. Wow, wow. All right, 1100 RPM on that run. There we go.
Good morning, Oshkosh Tower. Cessna 21389 is approximately 13 miles southeast of the field. Inbound full stop. Latest information, Echo.
For 21389er Oshkosh Tower, just report 2 miles southeast of the airport. You can plan on a right downwind for runway 9.
Let's go back up. Get one more of those.
21389er.
And we'll go to our flaps 20. Oh no, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the stall burble. So let's get one more 95. Check the area here. We'll continue northbound. Fish finder looks clear. Oil's looking nominal. Cylinder head's looking nominal. EGT is looking nominal. 7,540 density altitude. Airborne 1 minute, or 1 hour, 16 seconds. Damn it back. 1 hour, 16 minutes. Time now 15, 13, 22, 14 Charlie, 23.3. Left feed. Get another 95 hack, and then we're going to get a super slow hack. Accelerating. Way slow on the push. Fixing it. All right, ball centered, there's our 95. Actually, that's about 94. Let's keep it. Data mark.
Data mark.
Just keep it 94, a little bit too much left rudder. Ease in. Ease in. Ease in. Oh boy, this is more pitchy than the last one.
Westbound approved runway 27 at Alpha, clear for takeoff. The wind is 110 at 3.
Roger that, thank you, Gina. Rolling here, runway 27 at Alpha. I'll be straight out westbound, thank you.
And we're looking at 1100 RPM again. 94 indicated, 1100 RPM. Slightly different. God damn it. I don't know, first one may have been better. Okay, let's go back up and get an uber slow. Hook and left. Almost 50 indicated. I'll put us right on the edge of the stall.
Data mark.
Holding it. Interesting. Much more stable than flap 0. Looking at 800 RPM. 800 RPM, 52 miles an hour indicated on the DY10A. Okay.
Sounds good. We'll do that. We're showing 2.
Flaps 20.
Right now, is that what you got? 21389er.
Back up.
389er, affirmative, and the Oshkosh altimeter is 3006.
Studio 6, 18 or better. So we're making the turn.
We'll just go slow to fast on flaps 20.
And 389er, where are you going to be parking today?
We're parking fast by 21389er.
All right, thank you.
No problem. And tower to Cat's on 3 Mike Alpha coming up here 5 west and exiting your Delta, please.
Cat's on 3 Mike Alpha, frequency change proof, have a great flight.
And number 3 Mike Alpha, thank you very much, Jenny. Take care.
You too.
All right, hooking north at 15, 18, 45, 15 Charlie, 22.8 left feet. Flaps 20 condition. Good camera. We got a good boom. Got our Uber slow first. Guessing we're going to be close to about 52 to 55. At 51 indicated, data mark, 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Oshkosh Tower, Piper 102 Delta Hotel, 18, we're ready to go.
November 102 Delta Hotel, Oshkosh Tower, southeast departure is approved, runway 18, clear for takeoff, the wind is 110 at 4.
Okay, 18, clear for takeoff, southeast departure approved, and we got the wind, thanks. Oshkosh Tower, 21389 is the Southwest Tower, downwind.
Oh, RPM is 750. 750 RPM at 51 indicated, flaps 20. 750 RPM.
We'll do a clear line runway 9, we'll main 1800 feet till we're lined up on runway 9.
Get that into the data.
21389er.
All right, good run. Knock it off. We still got camera. And we'll go for 65 now. LD max climb. Easy hook to the south. 15, 21, 11, 15 Charlie, 22.7 on board. Over 1 hour, 24 minutes. This is going to be a massive data file.
Oshkosh Tower, RV 275 Papa Alpha, 8 miles to the south
Clear 275 Papa Alpha, Oshkosh Tower, you can enter a right base for runway 9. Just report 2 miles to the south and just avoid Pioneer.
Right base for runway 9er. We'll report to the south and we'll avoid Pioneer. 275 Papa Alpha.
All right, 65. Oops. Lost the flaps on that. Gotta hate that flap indicator. All right. 65. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
All right, 65 indicated. RPM is 900. 900 RPM at 65 indicated. 900 RPM, 65 indicated.
You can make a left turn on Bravo 3 and then contact ground.
Left turn level 3 ground 2138, I think.
All right, looks good. Next one will be 75 indicated. Couple of flaps, 20 condition. Sort of.
275 Papa Alpha, 2 miles to the southeast, setting up for the right base for 9er.
The 9, this is a 75 run.
Papa Alpha, Roger, just maintain 1,800 until you're on final for 9 and runway 9. You are clear to land, wind 12016.
Hey, 1,800 still on final, clear to land 9er. 275 Papa Alpha.
Actually, let's go for 80 on this one. All right, power's back, throttle's locked. Trim, trim, trim. Trim with pitch. There we go.
Data mark.
All right, on condition, there's 80. All right, looking at 1,000 RPM at 80 indicated. 80 indicated, 1,000 RPM. We can build a table for that. That would be kind of handy. We're gonna get one more, like BFE, and then my fun meter is pegged. Remember, 1 hour, 30 minutes. It's gonna be a huge data file. We still got tape. Bud is getting better at run cards. All right, let's go back up. Flaps 20. Ah, screw it. We got a 90 and a 100. Yeah, it looks like the winds are filling in out of the southeast just a little bit. Be a 90 run. Interesting to watch the airspeed as the vibration goes down too. All right, working it. All right, there it is. Oops, wrong pitch. Wrong parameter. Let's get on the right parameter here. Okay, we're just gonna go with 90. Data mark 3, 2, 1.
Data mark.
Okay. That lady's butt on the line. Come on back. Come on. Smooth, buddy. Nice and smooth. Looking at 1050 RPM. 1050 RPM. 90 indicated. Flaps 20. Letting her get away from me there, Rack. One more after this. All's looking good. Yeah, about 10, maybe 1030 on the RPM. Really hard to read it. It's a needle. All right, knock it off. Looking good. Let's get 100 now. We hook to north. We got a good boom. Got a good camera.
275 Papa Alpha, you can exit Bravo 2 and then contact ground.
Have to go up just a little higher for the 100. And we're gonna have to accelerate. Good, now let's accelerate. Our 105, hold it right there. All right, looking good. Parameters. Data marked.
Data mark.
Holding 100. All the way down. 100 flaps 20 condition. I'm looking at about 1125 RPM. 1125 RPM at 100 indicated, flaps 20. Minus 4.5 degrees. This is a good run. Oh, this is a great run. Nice way to end the day. Don't break your concentration back. One of his desire. One night who's crying now. All right, nice run. All right, must be learning in progress. All right. That may be the best run of the whole day. Sweet, airborne 1 hour, 35 minutes. Knock it off, knock it off, knock it off. Flaps are retracted. Leaning towards the house.
Copters operating 500 feet, AGL below. Located 1/4 mile southwest of the approach end to runway 9. Notice airmen. Runway 523 closed. The ILS runway 36 is unserviceable. There are non-standard markings on the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Echo.
Echo.
Oshkosh Tower, information Echo, time 1453 Zulu, wind variable at 4, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature 22, dew point 13, altimeter 3005. Expect the visual approach, runway 9 in use. All aircraft, read back hold short instructions. Pioneer Airport is active with helicopters operating 500 feet AGL below, located 1/4 mile southwest of the approach end to runway 9. Notice airmen, runway 523 closed. The ILS runway 36 is unserviceable. There are non-standard markings on the airport.
Alright, film's running, we're just gonna keep it running.
You have information, Echo. Oshkosh Tower, information Echo.